Hey Bible lovers, got a Bible to show you guys, especially those that love their journaling Bibles. This is a really cool, unique journaling Bible. This is often uh, referred to as the Jonathan Edwards Bible. I'll explain that in just a bit. You'll see why. But this is the Crossway ESV journaling Interleaved edition, journaling Bible Interleaved edition. Can't see it really good because of that strap, but I'll show you just a second. So first of all, it's huge, but it comes in this nice clamshell box. It's big. It's a there's the ISBN. It retails for $130. I think right now Christian Book has them on sale for $80, which is a pretty good deal. But if you need to pause that and check it out, you can. And it's a journaling Bible in Interleaved edition, natural leather, brown with flap with strap. So the natural leather, if you've ever owned a natural leather from Crossway, they vary in finish from edition to edition. This one has more of a tan, almost matte look to it. Several of the other natural leather editions will be more of a slick, almost antique look. I want to give you, for comparison's sake, I'm going to use my single column journaling Bible from Crossway. It's also natural. Now it's used more, so it might be why it has more of a antique look, and it's scuffed up more. I use it a lot. And you can do the branding on the natural leather much better than the tanned leathers. But anyway, this is the single column journaling Bible, and you can check it out on my reviews. I've already done a review of it. But for size comparison, I mean, this Interleaved is enormous. The size, kind of give you an idea, it's about the same thickness, but the height and the thickness is a big difference. Also, I changed the straps where they tie on the face instead of or on the side instead of the face. It makes it a whole lot easier to carry and stack rather than having them like that. But anyway, also this Interleaved, or the single column edition, you can see the leather's just different, has a different finish. Also, I added 3 ribbons instead of just the one, and I did some pyrography on this single column that I'll probably end up doing something with this Interleaved. But let me open it up. You can see it's a natural leather. It's a paste down. The way it's done is it's kind of the most least expensive way that you could do it. It's a card. It's a board, basically just pasted down to the piece of leather. There's no real liner associated with it, and no specific binding to it, because you can see it's open all the way on the spine. It's open, so it's really a kind of a no hassles binding. It's just basically a piece of leather cut to size, and they attach these boards to the front and back of the block, and those boards are what's pasted down to the leather. So it's durable enough. It's eventually going to break apart. That's why you'll have to just watch it and be careful. You usually can glue those back. But anyway, so you can see it better with the strap. Journaling Bible Interleaved edition from Crossway. So what makes this Bible so much different than the good old single column journaling Bible? And I'll open it up so you can have a good comparison. This will be a review plus kind of a comparison. I'm going to try to get it under 10 minutes if I can, so forgive me if I'm zipping through this. The Interleaved is a double column. It's just double column text. It's a pretty simple concept. Like I said, it was at least made popular by Jonathan Edwards, where he spliced blank sheets of paper between each sheet of Bible. So you got a full sheet of paper, like for this section in Numbers. You have a full sheet of paper to write your notes, prayers. You have more marginal room. Also, it's like a wide margin with journaling. You have more marginal room, and you have a full sheet. Then you know, turn the pages, and that same sheet that you had is the other side of the sheet is your full sheet for the next page, and you have marginal room. So it's really a tremendous amount of space to journal. But like I said, the portability of this edition is much lower than this one. This is the one I take to church. I take it to church and I write my notes, and like we're in John, so I write my pastor's notes in it, and it's nice as a remembrance whenever we're doing small group or anything like that, where it's easy to carry to church, easy to carry around. This Interleaved edition is more of a home study, devotional. I mean, really in depth. You got a lot more room to write. So I would say if you don't need the room to write, if you don't write a lot, you'd probably be just as well served with a single or double column or just a regular journaling Bible from Crossway without needing the Interleaved. The Interleaved is really for committed note takers, and you know, writing down your thoughts or drawings or whatever, so you don't really have to draw over the text. So anyway, that's really the basic layout. It's basically a thin line layout with a double column without references. That's what the thin line is, and it's a 7-point font. So you have a little more marginal room instead of like an 8-point or 9-point font. But like I said, you have these sheets of paper between each Bible sheet. Bible sheet, you know, plain sheet, front and back, and then so on and so forth all the way through all the scriptures. So it's really a straightforward, you know, review. The pros are you have a ton of room to write notes. Cons are it's giant. It's not for carrying around. It's for staying at your home study. And, you know, whatever you plan on doing with it, it's really, you know, once you've written in it, you know, it's kind of yours. That's kind of how the stigma of journaling Bibles go, unless you make notes and you want to pass them on. But this is a great one. If you include your prayers, you include your devotional, you can include your scriptural notes. You can kind of be an all-for-one, you know, all-in-one Bible. It has a Bible reading plan in the back. So you can do an all-in-one kind of thing with the Interleaved, where you probably wouldn't have that kind of space with the single column, double column, or the smaller journaling Bibles. So anyway, that's really the review. That's about all I can really say about it. It's just a nice journaling Bible with a whole lot of room to write notes, but just make sure you've done your curls and your arms are prepped if you plan on carrying it around anywhere. So anyway, that's basically it for the review. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was informative and helped you kind of get an idea of what the Interleaved journaling Bible is all about. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the giveaway for October. The NLT Reflections Bible. It's an NLT journaling Bible, very similar to the single column from Crossway. That's the giveaway for the YouTube channel. Check it out in my playlist so you can find out how to be eligible. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. God bless.